Hello people, it's T-Footy. I know everyone is looking forward to next season, but I'm going to talk to you guys about how last season Declan Rice should have won the Player of the Season award. I know this award doesn't work like this, but hypothetically, if you asked anyone who your Player of the Season is from August to March, the majority say Rice or Raya. But the problem with this award is that it doesn't reward consistency. It instead rewards hype and peak performance supported by goals and assists. Bruno and Cherki are examples towards the end of the season. Therefore, people remember this more and will blindly ignore the other 7 to 8 months where Rice was a standout from everyone else in the league. He carried Arsenal in ball winning, set pieces, ground coverage, progressive carries, leadership. At one point, Rice was in the conversation of being a Ballon d'Or front-runner, which is insane to say the least. If you look at recent Player of the Season winners, you notice a recent pattern. Salah, Foden, Haaland, De Bruyne, Ruben Dias. All these players in the last 5 consecutive seasons won this award the same season their respective team won the Premier League. But no, since Arsenal won the league, we don't do this anymore. I'd understand if another player outside the league winners had a generational season and dragged their team single-handedly. For example, Salah getting like 40+ goal contributions in one of his first Liverpool seasons. But no one came close to that last season. The only thing is that the Player of the Season award is known for being given to attacking players. But being a dominant force in the midfield like Rice can be just as if not more impressive as well. As we saw in this World Cup, players being burnt out was a big issue, where Rice was one of the biggest victims to that. Not only did Rice play an absurd amount of games, but they were games with massive amounts of pressure. Knockout Champions League games against Atletico Madrid, a final against PSG, Premier League title run INS, a Carabao Cup final. Whereas Bruno was playing 1 game a week from January to May, with a system built around him to get the best out of him. Rice has had to play as in the 68 even at right back as well while still performing at a top level. We've seen as well at the World Cup for Portugal. When the team isn't built around him, he becomes a shadow of himself. In my opinion, the Premier League Player of the Season should be able to play at his best or near his best in any system. We will see this season if Bruno will be playing like he did last season when he's got to play 3 games a week, potentially having to nurse injuries. Can he win any major trophies like a Premier League or an FA Cup? If he goes and does that next season, then fair play, you've proved me wrong.